What is going on, guys? DBG here. And it's the end of an era, lads. It's the end of an era. Today, the servers are going down on what I believe is the best MyTEAM of all time. Just realize, do we have any good packs left? Nope. What did a TT Gold pack used to get you? What did a TT Gold pack? I'm guessing it's just like a consume, was it? Yeah, an injury card in a game where nobody got injured. But lads, if you guys don't remember, we had 2K19. This was like the start of, this was kind of start of things becoming the way they are right now on MyTEAM. So can I get in with token packs? Nope. The only thing in the market are, these were the GOAT cards. These were the 3 GOAT cards in that game. 99 every stat. I never got to the Opal board. Look at the amount of Opal token words there were. I'm trying to think which of these were good. Baylor was awful. And Pettit was Pettit base 11. Oh, we can't forget that. Iverson was awful. Mitch was alright. Mike was alright. Embiid wasn't great. Jimmy wasn't great. I got Scal on my PC account. He wasn't great either. Mikhail was actually really good. And Clyde was really good. Clyde at base 8. Where'd I end up stopping? Amethyst. I have enough token for 1 Amethyst. Let's see which one do I buy. Jerry Sloan was day 1. He wasn't very good. MCW was good. Shumpert was good. Jeff Petrie. He was just Dwayne Wade. But Dwayne Wade release was really bad in 2K19. That's one thing I do remember, is the Dwayne Wade release was awful. Trevor Ariza was good. MCW was good. And, oh, Wes Matthews. Base 38. Wes Matthews. I'm going to start as I mean to go on, trying to find the best. Well, I'm going to end as I started, trying to find the best budget players. For 2K19, honestly, I'm just going over an overview of this game. I'm just looking for a bit of a nostalgia trip here. I might make another video. I might do, actually no, I will be doing another video tomorrow, playing the game for the last time. Especially because there is one god in that game. But this dude here, I never got him, but my god. Yeah, we got an Opal. Oh, did we get an Opal heat? AK. Am I right in saying we got an Opal AK and we also got a Pink Diamond AK, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter. This AK was that dude. He was that dude, lads. He was on every 250k squad. Yeah, JR and Mullen. Like, I think Raw CP3 got JR Smith at like the start. Say not JR Mullen, JR and Weber. Raw CP3 got this guy in like the start of December. People were all getting Giannis in March, and he's the best card in the game. Let's have a look at my collection. Oh, you can't just search them all like you could in can you? There we go. So let's just have a look back at the premium collections. We have the 20th anniversary collection. These guys here, this Shaquille O'Neal card. He was unbelievable. He was unbelievable. This was pre-position locks. Everyone ran this guy a point guard. There was PG who had the normal 4-leaner as well. I didn't really like Derrick Rose, but he was a Galaxy Opal, and then Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry were pink diamonds. Let me just have a look. What am I looking for? Just auction house. See, what is there still on the auction house? Obviously, I don't have any MT, but oh my! I forgot it. I forgot this. I forgot how slow the auction house was. I forgot how they didn't want to make you snipe, so they made it so slow scrolling through the auction house. Do you guys not remember? Was it in like June? The auction house just broke. Like, the auction house legitimately in June of that year just broke. It just stopped working. It just completely stopped working. Michael Jordan, oh, he came out at Christmas. He was the Christmas card, then CP3 was the final reward. I'm almost certain of that. Am I right with that? Am I right with that? That in terms of premium, CP3 was the first reward and Michael Jordan was the final one. Yeah, Jordan was the final one. CP3 was the reward. And was Blake Griffin. This Blake was insane as well. He could speed boost. I played this Blake at point guard. Can't lie. LeBron James came out the same day as Scotty, if I'm not mistaken. And then Throwback Elite. These were where the real cards were. Basically, if they were releasing, you know the way this year they have like the Idol set that came out today, and the final Idol set, and then there's like Idols VIP. Every card, like, you would get like promo sets, like these would be like the premium sets during the year. These were all promos, And unless it was like playoff moments, like this is April. Like these playoff moments and throwback playoff moments came out in April. Hall of Fame came out at the very start of April. So like, these are all the promo sets for the entire year. So basically they'd have like the main cards. And then after the main cards, they put them all in Throwback Elite. All most of the cards. In the game were most of the best cards in the game were Throwback Elite cards. They really were. A lot of great cards. Danny Granger, man. He was that dude. Wait, I don't have Opal Danny Granger. Okay, maybe there's just an Opal glitch here that I can't see the players. I was like, is he not loading? But I have 2 versions of Danny Granger. That's how good Danny Granger was in that game. There was a few really good releases as well. Or a few really good releases that kind of changed the game. Let's have a look at Premium. So, Signature Series was kind of interesting because it was like, for example, it would be like Kareem or a LeBron Signature Series, and they'd give us an Opal LeBron, an Opal Signature Limited LeBron. I can't even remember the difference between Signature Limited and Signature. I think it was just extra Hall of Fame badges. I think that was the difference, like tiny extra stats, and they were Signature Limited. Up to a point. Like Signature Limited LeBron James, sorry, was 99 everything, but like Signature Limited Kareem just had a few extra hot badges. Signature Limited Gilbert Arenas and Brandon Roy were only slightly better, same Vince Carter. But then obviously Michael Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. Because there were very few of these guys. They were 99 every stat. These were GOAT cards. This day in history, oh, remember that. This set. These all sucked. Except Bob Pettit. Bob Pettit came out in like November. He was out so early in that year. He had base 11. He was really good. Rookie Sensations. This set was awful, except for Invisible Kobe. This Kobe, for some reason, for like the first day he was out, was invisible. He didn't exist. High Voltage. I hated these cards. I don't know why I hated the card art. I think it was something to do with the constant moving and the flashing. I don't know why I hated it. This pack sucked. Like, Brandon Roy was alright. Moses Malone was our reward. He was awful as well. I had him. He absolutely sucked. Flight School, Sean Kemp sucked. But this Michael Jordan was $1 million, though. The Diamond Jordan was $1 million. However, this set did come with Tracy, this card here. And if they want to give us like throwback retro cards, they give us this as a retro card. This card sucked. I have him. He sucked. Like 75 open mid, 71 open shot 3. He was like 2000 MC. He was awful. And this is the card 2K retroed. Like if you're talking about this set, like Iguodala was good. Ryder was good. These were the guys who should have been retroed. The 3D set. This set came out in the start of January that year, if I'm not mistaken. Trevor Ariza was a god. His Emerald was incredible. I used to use his Emerald all the time. Wilt wasn't great. Larry wasn't great either. Ralph Sampson was big, but even Jason Kidd was terrible. This set was not good at all. Rondo was a pink diamond. He wasn't good either. This was like one of our first really good sets. Mainly because of this dude right here. Tracy McGrady. Every year Team Max obviously really good. 91 3-ball, 95 driving dunk. Check out the badges. He had Hoff Limitless, which is huge. And this was obviously when Limitless was called Limitless and it wasn't just called Range Extender. Gilbert Arenas, I don't think he had Limitless, did he? He had Gold Limitless. Maybe not. That's a weird one. Like, these guys didn't have Limitless and people are still out here using them. Because I know Arenas Pink Diamond and Limitless. Madness. Okay, this set here, obviously Ejian, Lian, and Zhou-Chi. Zhou-Chi was unbelievable. If you're going to throw back a card 2K, throwing back Zhou-Chi wouldn't be a bad idea from 19. The Madness set. Rex Chapman. This dude was a beast. He had Posterizer and Gold Limitless range. He was a beast. Melo. A lot of people like Melo. I didn't. A lot of people like this Carmelo Anthony. I was not a fan. Jimmer had Huff range or Limitless. There's none of him there. Redick didn't. I don't remember him having it anyway. And the Hall of Fame set. This was like the start of the elite cards. Pink Diamond Tracy. Like at this stage, Karl Malone was like only the 3rd or 4th Opal available in the game. Like nobody had Opals at this stage. His Tracy McGrady card. He was in every locker code at the end of the year. But he had, I'm pretty sure he had Limitless range. Yeah, he had Limitless range, Deadeye, difficult shots. Badges didn't mean as much though. So like he barely felt better than the Diamond Tracy McGrady. Bill Russell was bad, man. He was bad. Ray Allen just hit shots. D-Rob was really good. Oh, we can't forget that card. We cannot forget, if he's none on the market, we can't forget Diamond D-Rob. He was incredible. Playoff moments. I mean, none of these were good. We got a... McCollum was an opal. He was in every locker code as well. He was another one. Him and the Kyle Lowry were in every locker code. And we got 2 opal Kawhis, which is weird as well. KD was really good. This Giannis. Oh, man. Every Giannis in this game felt the exact same except for the opal Giannis. The opal Giannis is unbelievable. Every pink diamond and diamond Giannis felt the exact same. Wow, we had a lot of throwback. Oh, yeah, sorry. Throwback playoff moments because we were just getting throwback playoff moments till the end. Pretty sure the last batch of cards that we got were throwback playoff moments. But, lads, we can't forget Hito Turkoglu. Yeah, this card was iconic. He was iconic for the leaner during the summer. I just took the leaners with the guy. He was iconic for that reason. Half limitless range. He has the leaner. He was so good. But we cannot forget. I may not have him. This was the iconic Hito Turkoglu. This is the most iconic card to ever be in a 2K game. Everyone put gold limitless range on him. Everyone did. And I need to just... I'm not going to do it in this game. But he had base 11 at the time. I'm gonna go over base 11 a little bit later, but man, that card was just ridiculous. That card was just ridiculous. But then the promos at the end of this year were crazy good as well. Like, we can't forget Generation Next. This set, all of these cards were good. All of them. Like Zaire Smith was a beast. He had like 94 speed or something and ridiculous defense. He could hit the 3. 97 speed and 96 auto quickness. Kevin Herter at this stage had limitless and no Ruby cards are limitless at the time with base 107. Bagley was one of the best bigs in the game despite being an amethyst. Basically Bagley of 2K20. Kevin knocks it down himself. Like 92 3 ball, 6'9", could handle it, can play to 1. Michael Porter Jr. was a beast. He was insane. MPJ was ridiculous. I think Jaren Jackson Jr. And then these sets were ridiculous. Like NBA draft, there was like Lonzo and stuff, who's crazy good. Lonzo was in 2 in a row. And the ultimate... These just guaranteed pink diamond packs. These just ruined the market completely. Like these cards here were all like 3,000 MT each, and they all kind of sold for that. So, I mean, none of these guys are relevant, so I think I might discard them all. I might discard them all and open a few packs. There's no point keeping these guys. Everything's kind of slow right now. So we'll see what packs I can get for... What's it going to come out as, like 15,000 MT? Actually, no, screw it all. I'll probably end up discarding everything after this and doing one last pack opening. And opening the... Duo packs were cheap, weren't they? No, duo packs were 12,000 MT. Oh, I might do it. I might actually... Oh, they were 12,000 MT. Oh, the question is, do I put money in? Do I give 2K money? No, I think I'm gonna discard all my cards. So yeah, this is my team right here. Actually, you know what? I discarded a few players. I'm just gonna show off these guys releasing a freestyle just to show you guys what we did back then. What we did. So you can see, it's taking a while to load. We have 2K TV, the good old LD2K. No. Please let me load in. Please let me load in 2K. Server shouldn't be shut. No, don't shut the servers. Not while I'm on. Not while I'm on. Oh, there we go. If you guys don't remember, we have base 11. Look at that release. This was base 11. There was no such thing as a slightly. Like, whites went in. Hot zones there. Whites went in a lot. But there was no such thing as a slightly. It was either early or late. But, like, look. And there was also no such thing as a full bar when you had 86-3. I'm trying so hard to green. But look at the speed of base 11. Base 11, crazy good. It was crazy good. And there was another thing, like they gave Kevin Garnett a money release for some reason. Like look at the release they gave Kevin Garnett. They just he had one of the slowest releases in the game. People complained about it. They gave him like the fastest release in the game. It was crazy. Any other cards? Obviously, Yao Ming. Yao Ming just didn't miss from the corners. His release was something else this year. His release something else. And the big thing with Yao Ming was this. You literally were able to fade from everywhere. Like, my timing is way off, but like people are literally just fading from here. Like a common tactic with Yao was to fade away from that. Like, as you guys see, he fades from the elbow, which is absolutely nuts. Porzingis, I mean, he was a range. He had an unbelievable three-pointer and a range extender, or Hall of Fame limitless at the time. Like, he just knocked down everything. In pick and pop situations, you spot him up here, you just green everything basically, except for the fact that I have not played this game enough. Don't remember the meter and can't really green. Jonathan Isaac, oh, remember him? Remember him. This card was equally as OP as 2K18 Jonathan Isaac. The left, right. He didn't really have... Oh, he had a bit of crossovers. Like, that's... The crossover was the speed boost really in that game. That was the kind of like the speed glitch. So, like, people would be... Like, they'd be running one side. And they would trigger this type of crossover and get the speed boost into a dunk. And that's where Jonathan Isaac really excelled. And his release, I think it's kind of similar to this year's. Yeah, it's basically the same as this year's. It's weird. Quick draw wasn't a thing. These releases all feel really fast. But Giannis had one thing going for him. I don't know what the behind the back was like this year. I'm trying to do behind... Oh no, I keep forgetting. I was like, I'm going at an angle from behind the back. And I'm like, these are 2K20 controls. I was like, these are 2K20 controls. Like, oh, he had Pro 2. The big thing with Giannis was that crossover. If you guys remember the Giannis made Ty Debo, he would literally like go to here, go to Giannis cross, run to here, and I don't know how to Euro step layup, Euro step dunk. But this was literally, Ty was the best player in the world doing this. He would go to here, crossover, dribble to this position right here, and Euro step. Like, that was literally what he did. Nobody could stop it. He would get to the one spot on the floor, speed crossover, and just press to the side, and Giannis would just destroy everybody. He had Opal Giannis, and his tactic was run to this spot here, speed cross, and I missed it there, and I couldn't even do the Euro step. But let me try. I got it once, but it went for a layup. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the Ty Debo strategy, lads. The Ty Debo strategy. The good thing with Giannis is that his release, right now, this isn't the bad release, but at the time, it was like so baited. But the Kings. We obviously know Danny Granger, base 11. It's that quick. But there's I know, I'm going to put Michael Porter Jr. His dribbling was just ludicrously good. Like, all the dribble gods that knew how to ISO were literally just out here. Again, I couldn't dribble in this game. I didn't know what I was doing. But MPJ was literally, he was the ISO guy's favorite player. I'm trying to do like a behind the back and I just keep triggering that. Obviously, the thing has changed a lot this year in terms of holding the stick. So I'm taking a lot of, I'm pulling up a little bit. But the two gods. The most iconic player, Hito freaking Turkoglu. The most iconic player in the history of this game. Oh, that behind the back into a drill move, leaner. Look at how easy that was, like literally, you would come off a screen, run horizontal, fade. Normal for leaner. It's basically the same as the normal leaner, except it goes in at a much higher rate than next gen. Like, no one knew it. No one could stop it. You would run to a spot and just trigger Hitos behind the back, get a little bit of space, leaner. The start of the one word 6 letters meme. About this guy here. But the one thing was that this guy was the most iconic player for so long, for me anyway. The reason why Hito was so iconic was because he was 6'10". His dribbling was elite. The difference between him and AK was an elite defensive player, but Hito had like Michael Porter Jr. type dribbling. Like, Hito's dribbling was just off the charts, like. And then also he had the laner. So he was the offensive god. But I think, I'm going to say, in general, I think AK was the better player. I think when you gave range to AK, I'm not sure if this AK had range as well, but AK, pre-base 11 patch, basically Hito didn't have this release. Hito had base 11, which is what AK has, but they took it away from him. Base 11 was the nicest, the fastest release ever. But the thing is, AK also had the leaner. He also had the normal 4 leaner. Did not feel as smooth as Hito. As you guys can see, I'm kind of struggling here. His leaner did not feel as smooth as Hito. But AK's base 11 with the normal 4 leaner. It was stuff of dreams, lads. It was the stuff of dreams. So yeah, lads, that's basically this game in a nutshell. That is basically this game in a nutshell. So how else should we end this game? How else should we end the last thing we do on gameplay other than hitting the leaner? One word, 6 letters, lads.